Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at Investing with alliseeisW, where I talk about finances, investments, personal health, and how to improve on your self-development. Now, today I wanted to make a video on just how I was able to transform myself from being a big person within my past life to where I am today, where I feel like I'm in a normal state physically. Now, I wanted to share with you a story back in 2013 up through 2015. I experienced being obese, and I got up to this weight of like 225 pounds, where I do recall, like, let's say when I walked up the stairs, I was just gasping for air. I felt like my ventilation threshold was just very bad at that time, where even with just a simple walk up the stairs, I started breathing already, and I just felt very uncomfortable, and I started getting arthritis in my hands, where I did a lot of like typing, and it just caused a lot of problems with shoulder pain and back pain. So what I realized was that not only is this making me not feel so healthy from a mental state, but also not looking physically attracted, I felt like this all needed to stop. So I just had a moment where I just flipped the switch, and I knew that I had to do things differently. And that's when I started getting on the treadmill. And I began getting on the treadmill. Week one, I started doing 1 mile, because I knew that if I were to do multiple miles, I would feel just very miserable, because I wanted to pick up and build on to improving on my exercise, because I was really heavy at the time, 225 up to 230 pounds, where I didn't really have a neck in place, and I was just very chunky. And I started just running on the treadmill, and I felt like I was able to gain more confidence finishing up 1 mile. It wasn't about finishing up within a set amount of time, as long as I finished. And I also did a lot of rests in between within the mile, because I wasn't picking up on my stamina endurance yet. And once I was able to ramp up to like 2 miles and 2.5 miles with the treadmill after about 2 months or so, my weight started to correlate with respect to the improvement of me being able to finish the miles much more fast and with less breaks in between. So I began to be more confident. In about 2.5 months, I began to decrease in my weight, because when you start exercising, the healthy eating will start coming along with it as well, and you'll start being more mindful about your mind, body, and soul, where you don't put in bad stuff in terms of food, and you become more mindful knowing your body, like knowing what goes in, how fast your body digests. Because according to research study, when you eat fruits and vegetables, it stays within your stomach for like 6 to 8 hours. However, when you're eating carbohydrates, that can stay within your body for like 14 hours. So if you're eating carbs within that duration, then you are just overlapping things. And that's why it's always important to incorporate different food items. So you'll start thinking about all that, and your mind will start being curious to see how your nutrition is to align with how you're improving with your daily activities. And that's what I started doing. I started eating differently, because I started becoming more confident. And what's so unique was I started running outside now, because I felt like I was more confident to be able to run outside, and I wasn't afraid of not being able to like just complete a mile, because I knew that my stamina started to improve. So by working on just running consistently small distances, I was able to pick up on just being able to run 2 to 3 miles, and over time my weight began to drop. And I would say that I went from like 225 to like 160 pounds just with consistency and changing my pattern by activating my sage and not letting all the saboteurs just impact me. And wanted to share my experience with you, with just how running has significantly changed my life. And I would say in 2016 I began to ramp up to do my very first half marathon, and it was amazing, because I felt like if I was able to complete a 13.5 mile, then I can really do anything in this world. And I began to do more half marathons over the years, and I would say that I've done close to like 10, half marathons as of now, and it's great. I mean, with the COVID-19, you're not able to do so, but I'm continually picking up on the running, like in the mornings, and I'd like to be more consistent there. But overall, from a physical standpoint, I feel like I'm in great shape. I'm happy with my current weight right now, too. I'm at 160, much better than where I was before with the 230 pounds, where when I just walk up the stairs, I'd be just panting for air already. So just wanted to just share with you how it's all about just starting small and just picking up with the pace and just being consistent. That's most important, not letting yourself just judge and see where you are compared to other people. Just know that it's you that you have to focus on, and it's the things that you have to work on. So understanding how you're going to get there, why is it important for you, and what do you have to do to accomplish this goal. But don't kill yourself on striving for high. My recommendation is to set a flexible plan in place and just stay consistent, and I will tell you the gains will be significantly positive and it will benefit you in the long run. So overall, I'd like to hear your story in terms of your personal health, fitness, and what's your goal short term and long term, and how has it improved your lifestyle, or what is your current situation and what do you want to achieve. And if there's any information I can share with you, I'd love to provide that coaching feedback as well. So once again, thank you so much for watching another episode here at Investing with All I See Is W. Thank you.